Hey everybody, it's Mark here. This is my Gotham Season 2, Episode 22 review rundown. This is the finale, a whole lot of stuff to talk about. As you can see, new area, new place. I have my Batman v Superman poster over there. I'm going to have another one over there, I think. And maybe it's going to be like the Batman one. I had the Batman one and the Superman one, and they're two separate posters. So I guess I'm going to put that one there, or put that one, like, over there. I don't know. Who knows for sure. But I just wanted to say I did move. I posted that video first, but as I'm making this video, it's not up yet. So it'll be up. We gotta situate all that because the AT&T. Oh my gosh, AT&T. Something's wrong with AT&T. I don't know why they think that they're. I don't know. I'm not gonna explain it. They are just sometimes not smart as they seem to be. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna review this. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this one. Mainly towards Darkseid, but also towards Cadmus. And what I mean by Darkseid is that we'll get to that one, but it's not really much as an Easter egg as it is like an explainer. But there was a Darkseid Easter egg explainer kind of thing. I will explain that later on, but we'll talk about what's going on with this episode. So this one was really good. I think it wasn't great as a finale. You know, whenever I watch a finale, I want to be like wowed. I wasn't really wowed. I mean, it was pretty good though. It was a good finale, but I like the end tease was the thing that really put it together. Like, well, that was the bow on top of the present. But without that end tease, without that Bruce Wayne clone, it kind of just fell. It was kind of like, you know, it could have been better. It could have been worse. You know, I did like where they were taking Court of Owls. That's another thing. I do like Court of Owls. They have, like, everything going on. They have Arkham Asylum, and then they have Fishback, and now they're going to have this Bruce Wayne clone, and now they're going to have Court of Owls. There's so much stuff going on, and I do like that about Gotham that the other shows can't do, like The Flash, Arrow, all those, Supergirl. They can't really do that because Gotham doesn't really have one set villain. It just does all of these villains. And The Flash does have one set villain every season. Arrow does that. Supergirl's probably going to do that. I mean, they had it with Non. So they're probably going to do that again with some other villain. Hopefully it's not Kryptonians. I hate them so much. They killed the show. Legends did Vandal Savage. So, you know, Gotham is the one show that can really do, like, tons of things at once. Like, they can do a Penguin. They can do Mr. Freeze. They can do Firefly. They can do Clayface. They can do, like, all of these villains in one thing. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, one season. So I guess that's really great about Gotham is that they can do that. So I did like that all of them were kind of in their own place, but they all kind of met up. Like, you know, Clayface, eventually they tied his story off, and then they tied Hugo Strange's story off, and they tied up Mr. Freeze, Firefly's story for right now. So I really do like that. But yeah, let's talk about this episode. So we do know that all of them are in Indian Hill. I did like the game that the Riddler put together. I did like Ed's game. Like, he's just like, okay, answer this question, or boop, poison gas everywhere. And I did like that. That was really great. I do love, what's his name? I keep forgetting. Corey Michael Smith. I do love him as Ed. I think, I don't know if he should have more screen time in the next season, because I do want to see some other things. I want to see maybe Killer Croc return. He had a cameo this season, so maybe I want to see him get more screen time. It's going to be hard because we have to do Court of Owls and the Bruce Wayne clone and all this stuff, but I just love seeing the Riddler so much on this show. A lot of people say that he's really kind of like half of the Arkham games Riddler, and then half of Jim Carrey Riddler kind of put together to make his own kind of spin on the Riddler. I don't know about that, but I feel like that's like the closest you can get to explaining him. But I did love that. I think that the whole Bruce Riddler chemistry was going off. You know, you guys know Bruce is super highly intelligent. I mean, everybody knows that. He's Batman, duh. So I really do love how they went against each other a little bit. I do love the whole smart aspect. Like, he's the world's greatest detective, so I do love that aspect thrown into that scene, and I really do like that. So that was really nice to see as well. I think we're going to get more of that. Who knows for sure, because we have that Bruce Wayne clone, and I'm going to explain that in a second, why that's connected to Darkseid and all that stuff. Well, not in the show generally, but, you know, all that. But I do think that it was nice to see that. That was really great. Selena was great in this episode. Selena's always great. We don't really need to talk about her. Firefly and Mr. Freeze, that was something. I just loved that. That was great. I mean, I don't know who thought of the idea to make them fight in this episode. That was great. Whoever thought of that, thumbs up to them, because it made total sense. It's like fire and ice. I love that. That was really great. Now all we need is the Arnold Schwarzenegger accent, and then we're set, guys. So I did love that. That was nice. The visuals were great. I thought that was really a nice touch on them. Like, the visuals worked. Gotham has some times where it's not great with CG, but I think that's because they don't have, like, a bigger budget. I think that's because they need to do all these villains. Like, they have to do Mr. Freeze, and then Firefly, and then they had to do Fish's little tiny CGI glow, like a tiny special effect there, and they had to do, like, all this stuff. So I do love that they saved up for that moment, because that was really great when they had their fire and ice just kind of, like, put together. That was great. I love that. So whoever thought of that, that was thumbs up to them, because that was the best thing in this episode that I really did like. But that was great too. Gordon and Clayface, that was really cool. I did love that Clayface masqueraded as Gordon. Who believed that for one? Like, what? Who would believe that? Because I can't believe, like, Bullock wasn't the one. Because Broderick walked in and was like, "You're not Jim," bam! Smacked to the face, and then they revealed he was Clayface. So it's kind of like, I can't believe Bullock, who has been Jim's best friend for, like, all of this time, didn't figure it out. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of weird. You know, comment down below if you guys thought that was weird too. But I did appreciate that they did Clayface really. Like, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to have in this episode, to have him masquerade as Gordon, and have that, like, no, Hugo Strange, you know, he ain't no villain, he's good. But I'm glad that they resolved it though, because that, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe that even Alfred couldn't figure that out. But Bullock is closer to Jim than Alfred is, but still, like, Alfred's probably smarter than Bullock. Really? I don't know. It was just weird to me. But I did like that quite a bit, so thumbs up for Clayface too. That was really nice. And then let's talk about Hugo Strange and the Court of Owls, because I feel like there's something else going on here. So the Court of Owls and Hugo Strange, they have come together, I guess, to... Because in the comics, you guys don't know, Talon, who is the villain of Court of Owls, he's like kind of like an assassin, I guess? I don't know. It's not really for sure. Go watch Batman vs. Robin. That will pretty much explain the Court of Owls and everything about that. Go watch that movie, or read Court of Owls, because I'm pretty sure they did like this really great explainer in there. I mean, obviously, it's the Court of Owls comic, but they kind of went down, I think they did like a whole origin for Talon, because they did that in Batman vs. Robin. They didn't, I don't think they flashed back to it. I think they just kind of explained him a little bit and why he was with the Court of Owls. But I do think they explained it in the comic, if that's for sure. I haven't read that one in a while, so I don't know. I think I've read like a little bit. Because right now I'm reading Crisis on Infinite Earths. I gotta get back to reading that one. I read the first volume of Batman Earth 1. That was really great. I really did love that one. And then I started reading volume 2. I've been reading Justice League Darkseid War. I just started that one. So there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to catch up on, but I need to read Court of Owls because I heard that's a really good storyline. But anyway, I do like how they've tried to incorporate that. Like, they're not close to doing Talons yet. I feel like that will be like when Bruce becomes Batman. That'd be like season 10 if they ever get one. So that would be what that is. But oh, there's a notification right there. But I do like how they've gotten together. Like, Hugo Strange has been ordered to make these monsters, to make these people, to resurrect the dead, because that's how they made the Talons in the Court of Owls, is that they resurrected them in like these tanks. It was weird. Just go check, like I said, go check out Batman vs. Robin. That's the animated movie. It pretty much explains that, if you guys want to have like more of an explainer, because I'm not really big on Court of Owls mythology and lore, but I do know that they have resurrected people to become Talons. It's kind of weird, but like I said, go watch that movie. It will explain everything. But I do love how they have incorporated that. I like Hugo Strange. I love B.D. Wong quite a bit as Hugo Strange. He does a great job. I hope that they don't scrap him completely. He was arrested by the GCPD. I hope he does not get scrapped completely. Maybe he can come back in season 3. I loved him as Hugo Strange. He was just the perfect Hugo Strange. So if they bring him back, I would like to see him actually with the Court of Owls. I don't know. Who knows for sure. But I do love the idea of that. One thing I didn't like about this episode is Miss Peabody. I was like, what? What the heck? Why is she... It was weird. You know how they did the whole water thing? I was like, really? You can't get away with that, Gotham. Like, that's just a poor excuse. But I did like how Miss Peabody got her comeuppance, I guess. I mean, thanks to Fish. Let's talk about Fish. I love Fish. Everybody knows this. I love Fish. Go watch my season 1 reviews. I love Fish, and I love that she's back, finally. It took them long enough. But I really think that that was Jada Pinkett Smith's fault, because she didn't sign on for, like, the whole season 2. So I think that that was her fault, but I'm glad that she changed her mind and came back, because she is great. I mean, even now that she has these abilities to persuade, to control minds, I do think that it's even better now, because it's going to be interesting to see what exactly goes down with that. So I don't know. Who knows for sure? I'm excited. I cannot wait to see where they take her from now. Her and Penguin interacted in this episode like a tiny bit. Penguin fainted for some odd reason. I don't know. Who knows? That was weird too. It was like, really? But I loved the visual effects of the chase scene with the bus and the cops. That was great. I thought that that looked great. I really do want. I want to see more of that. I think that Jada Pinkett Smith deserves to have those scenes. I really did like her in action quite a bit in this episode. So I think that she deserves those. Now that she has returned, let's give her more of those awesome scenes in season 3. And I'm excited for season 3. Again, I didn't like that the finale didn't have too much like ba-bam, like, you know what I mean? I do like how Gordon's going to go after Lee. That's really nice. He's going to go for Lee again. Lee is somewhere down south. So I guess if someone knows what south of Gotham is, Metropolis isn't south, right? That's like west or east. Somewhere, I don't know, who knows. But in Batman v Superman, they're like right across from each other. But in Gotham, I'm sure Metropolis is like far away. Because they really can't do Metropolis, Central City, Star City. They can't do those cities. Hopefully, they will be able to have a little bit more pull in Season 3. I feel like Flash and Arrow right now, maybe Legends too, but I feel like Flash and Arrow kind of get like the best treatment right now in terms of like who's the number one. So I hope Gotham gets a little bit more pull because it is great this season. I think Gotham Season 2 is better than Arrow Season 4. I'm sorry, I just had to say it just because I think that Gotham's just doing like really good right now. It has a lot of great villains, a lot of great stories that they're going to tell. It's its own adaptation. Arrow is too, but I don't know. It's weird to explain, but I think that Gotham Season 2 did a good job. I loved it this season. Let's talk about the Bruce Wayne clone. What is that Easter egg to? So, I think Bruce Wayne has been cloned multiple times in the comics. I think Cadmus cloned him once. But I know Amanda Waller, this isn't really in the comics, but I know Amanda Waller cloned him, or I guess cloned Batman, not really Bruce Wayne. Cloned Batman in Batman Beyond, the television series. That was like back in the 90s? I'm not for sure. It had Kevin Conroy in it, and it had Will Friedle. And I love Will Friedle. He's just great. But I think that Amanda Waller cloned Batman because she wanted a world where they had Batman, but without Terry McGinnis, like the old Batman, you know? I don't know, it was different. I don't know what happened with that. I did not watch that. I watched, like, Season 1 of Batman Beyond, and, like, maybe, like, I watched, like, half of the Joker returning to Batman Beyond. That's all I know about Batman Beyond. But I did love that quite a bit. I'm excited to see what they do with the Bruce Wayne clone. Let's talk about Darkseid. What was I talking about? I think right now in Darkseid War, I'm not sure if it's right now or if it was earlier on in the comics. I don't know for sure. Jeff Johns is writing Darkseid War. I love Jeff Johns. I'm excited for him for DC movies. But I think what happened is that Darkseid in Darkseid War right now cloned Batman, or maybe it was earlier on in the comics, but Batman was cloned, and then I think Batman and then the clone faced off to each other. So I'd love to see, like, if Bruce Wayne fights his clone in Season 3, that would just be cool. And, like, Selina could jump into the fight, and, like, we could have this whole huge, like, what do they call it? Oh, what do they call it? Tag team, where, like, Bruce and Selina, like, tag team on the clone. That would be cool, too. So what do you guys think? But overall, it was a good finale. So someone asked me, I can't remember her name, but someone asked me to do a intro breakdown for GMW Season 3. I will do that, but I won't do it now. I'll probably do it later. I have so many videos to catch up on. I gotta do a Booster Gold video. I gotta do a DC Movies video. I'm doing Beauty and the Beast trailer breakdown either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Caden's coming over, watching The Flash. I'm gonna live stream, probably. Who knows for sure what I'm going to be doing. But I'm gonna make sure that I get all that covered. I had to upload that one video, too. So it's gonna take a while to get that GMW Season 3 teaser down. Or not teaser, I already did the teaser breakdown, but the intro breakdown, I'll do that. So, yeah. But overall, what do you guys think of the finale? Comment down below. Are you excited for Season 3? What do you want to see for the Bruce Wayne clone? What do you want to see for Fish, Penguin, Mr. Freeze, I guess? I don't know. Gordon, what is he going to be doing? Chasing after Lee? Are we going to explore other places than Gotham? Maybe. Who knows for sure? But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Links are there to my other Gotham videos. Links are there to my Twitter, Instagram, Vine, vlog channel, Sims channel. Don't forget to like and favorite this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.